into today's reading, I manifested that this reading would be found by the exact individuals who are seeking the clarity that Spirit is gifting them today. So let's start off by taking a deep breath in, noticing how our body's feeling, notice where our mind is. And exhale with a sigh, letting go of any tension, letting go of anything that we don't need to hold on to, grounding into this present moment and affirming to yourself out loud, I am open to receiving the healing and guidance through this message. Affirm in the comments down below and out loud, and let's get right into it. So in today's message, we're going to be connecting to the Sacred Mothers and Goddess Oracle deck. And really focus on the energy of the question that you're asking from Spirit, or if a specific question doesn't come to mind, state to yourself, I am open to receiving the healing and guidance that I need. First card we got is Kali. Kali is the representation of endings for beginnings, clearing out the forest with a wildfire in order to have that blank slate. Kind of looking at the blank slate, the blank canvas, and seeing it as an opportunity to transform our life into everything we've ever desired. Sometimes I feel like life gives us the opportunity to learn through our experiences. I think all the time, not just sometimes. Our life is one great experience of learning and being a student of what we are learning, and taking what it is that we have acquired through the years and allowing change to be a beautiful thing, because that means that we're able to create anything and any outcome that we've ever dreamed of, allowing any sense of failure to be a deep sense of understanding how we can learn and grow, rather than seeing failure as a negative thing. Think of the Albert Einstein analogy, where we know that Albert Einstein created the light bulb, something that nearly everyone in the world has in their household, 8 billion people, right? And then every business and everything on top of that, we are using the light bulb on a day-to-day basis. It's a really powerful thing. He didn't invent this after one try. He tried again, again, and again. After, let's say, 1,000 failed attempts, he learned how to make the light bulb. But we don't focus in on the 1,000 failures. We notice the big success. So allowing this to be a sense of new beginning, an opportunity to learn from our 1,000 failures in order to grow and in order to bring in our big success. So we start off with Kali, Goddess of Endings for Beginnings. Spirit, what else are we seeking in this message? What clarity and guidance are we needing? We got two cards that came out. First card is Eggshell. I may or may not be pronouncing that properly. Eggshell, Fertility and Healing Goddess. And then we have Priestess of the Gift to Serve. So let's start off with fertility and healing. So maybe in reflecting back on the Kali card that we had just received from Spirit, notice where we can, oh, you know what's coming to mind? Spirit is saying planting the seeds in the forest that has been burnt down. We are now able to plant those seeds of fertility, those seeds of life. So rather than having the perspective of lack, we're having the perspective of growth and healing, and turning these shrubs into these abundant fruit trees that nourish us and allow us to be the highest vibrational version of who we are, allow us to grow into the most healed and live in the most healed, highest vibrational version of who we are. That's the first card, or the second card. And then we have the card Priestess of the Gift to Serve. I pulled this card yesterday for a private reading, and we have this gorgeous individual in the middle, surrounded by the abundance of life, the abundance of these seeds that are planted. Spirit has said the gift of all of the trauma and all of the, speaking so fast, it's hard to form a sentence in this, gift of all of the trauma and all of the experiences that we have had, all of the heartbreak, all of the sadness, all of the anger that we've been through, is a gift for us to be able to show up in the world as the person that individuals had, that people needed when they felt the way that we felt at our lowest, the person that we needed when we needed someone most. You're able to be that person for people. You are a healer. You are a gift to this planet. No matter how low you have fallen, the pendulum will always swing just as far to the left, to the right. No matter how dark and daunting and hard it's been, that is exactly how beautiful it can be. It will be, and it is. And so it is. You are this gorgeous being in the middle, surrounded by the abundance of life, by the beauty of all the upcoming experiences, being grounded and rooted in this moment to be able to show up as the light in not only your own life, but in the life that you touch for others. Alright, so I feel like that we might need to pull one more card just to affirm everything that we went over, everything that Spirit has guided us through. Let's pull one more card to get one more tidbit of information. Spirit, please guide us to understanding our reading even more. I guess Spirit wanted us to have two more cards. And this card is actually the cover of the deck. So it says Independence and Empowerment, Artemis. Gorgeous. I see why she's on the cover. And we have Green Tara, Compassion and Empathy. So we'll start with independence and empowerment. Self-empowerment coming through with the independence. Let's see. Noticing how you have learned to have the capacity to take care of yourself, but don't use that in a way that pushes away other people. Use that in a way that empowers you and allows you to have a deep sense of rooted sense of self, and empowering yourself through that deep sense of self. Therefore, knowing that at the end of the day, you always have yourself to rely on. You always are able to come back to yourself no matter what goes on in your life. That is something that has been a gift that you've been given through all of the heartbreak and pain that you've experienced. But don't allow that to make you push people away. allow that to create space for you to be open to receiving the love that you hold within you from the world around you. Just the same amount of love that you hold in your heart is as deep as the world will be in terms of love when you decide that you are open to receiving. You are love, and love will surround you. Affirm to yourself, I am open to receiving the love in the world that I am. I am open to receiving the love in the world that I am. Everything that comes after I am is all that is. So it is. Green Tara, lucky number 11. 11, 33, 22, 14, 14 numbers that are coming through. It's so fun when Spirit speaks. Like, oh, we have Green Tara, a lot of trees and grounding and walking barefoot in the woods, in nature. I live in the swamp witch era. So if you have some sort of nature near you, but North Carolina nature is really prominent in my mind. If you have a trip going to North Carolina, travel, know that this message is definitely for you, especially if that resonates. Yeah, Green Tara card. Let's get back into it. Compassion and empathy. This card is so gorgeous too, with her third eye and the gorgeous flower necklace that leads into a flower crown. You are this goddess. You are a god or goddess, whatever your pronouns or your identity may be. You are as powerful as the nature that surrounds you. That same energy that created the world around you, that created the nature that surrounds you, is the same energy and beauty that you hold within yourself. That beauty that you see in the world around you, that not only the love, but the beauty that you see in the world around you is not only around you, but is a reflection of yourself. The beauty that you see in other people, the beauty that you see when you look at a waterfall or at a landscape or at a gorgeous animals in a pasture is what I'm seeing. Farm is coming through. The beauty that you see in that is something that you hold within yourself. See that as a mirror. Compassion for yourself, seeing that beauty and finding love, for loving yourself, the good and the bad, your shadow and your light. Empathy, you're an empath, you are a healer, and setting boundaries is something that's coming through, making sure that you don't over exude your energy. You are an empath, so you want to give, but you have to give back to yourself and take a break sometimes. Thank you guys so much for following today's reading with our Sacred Mothers and Goddess deck. Comment down below how this made you feel. Make sure to like and subscribe as I plan to continue this card reading journey.